Um, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and so what's going on today? Hey, you know what? We're gonna try this thing called live reaction to what is happening. And what did I just see? Please tell me something didn't just. I'm gonna hope it's fine. I'm gonna make that assessment that it is fine. So yeah, we're gonna do a live stream for the Nintendo showcase direct. That's a showcase, partner showcase, and whatnot. I guess for me, what do I look forward to? What? I don't know. Dear. Okay, things happen, anyways. Yes. So I don't have so much aspiration, but I guess one of the things that I'm maybe hoping is maybe Nintendo may start doing some beginning some DS games, if I'm being honest, like doing back catalog of DS games. And oh dear, oh, that's weird. Let me reset that. Okay, well, I mean, yeah. So hey, we're starting Nintendo DS games. They did just updated Donkey Kong Country Returns, so I am hoping that this means we might get some more
Deep
Studio
in
Ghibli
space,
like.
a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast.
The RPG, I'm guessing. Orbitals.
Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is
Does
key
look
in this
impressive.
two-player co-op adventure.
It
You'll
got
need a
looking
few
anime,
tools
so
to survive.
as a style.
The scraphook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid
We really came a
launcher
long way where
blasts water
anime
to
aesthetic
activate
is now
mechanisms
basically very much
and cool
appealing.
down
While
scorching
like
surfaces.
in my day, in my
And
days of the
beam cannon fires a
early
stream of
80s and
super hot
2000s,
heat to
anime was
destroy
like
obstacles,
looked down
open
and was
doors,
not copied.
and more.
But now it's like
Use the tools
prominent.
together,
Yeah, we love
and
it.
you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. Game share is supported, so two players can adventure together locally or online with one copy of the game.
So there's been a thing of
brave
like we were
explorers
losing
save their
couch
home?
co-op because almost everything was going online. So even though I don't know if I play this game myself, it is glad to see that we are still getting these types of games that are still being done, and definitely put it on a showcase.
Welcome to
So
today's
Nintendo definitely knows what
Direct
people want.
Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. What you just saw was
It's nice that
Orbitals,
Nintendo is still
launching
supporting
exclusively
the
on Nintendo
original
Switch
Switch.
2 this summer.
So
We hope you're looking
yeah,
forward to this intergalactic
people won't be
co-op
feeling left
puzzle
out.
adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
is this in characteristics? Definitely leaning towards a visual novel like game, or maybe a point and click game.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranorma Site mystery adventure is coming to Nintendo Switch. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormacite, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin
That's
later
coming out pretty
today
soon.
on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory.
Ooh, I would like to get excited for this, but since Level 5 has said they've been using AI, the game's reputation. Wait, was it Tsubasa? Yeah, it was Tsubasa. Both Tsubasa and the Inazuma 11 games and whatnot. So, yeah. And the bad thing is, I am kind of liking what I'm seeing, but once again, actually, what's with this frame?
For sensational football action, when Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
That frame was
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins.
A wannabe
It was
Resident
a
Evil?
normal day
Tokyo
until a
Scramble.
K-TEIN befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
We have Dino Crisis at home?
It's game over. Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking
Well,
Xeno.
considering how bad SO Primo did, this is like... Wait, is this...
And
Oh, Trap,
by
is
using
that
game
you,
share,
Trap?
up to
Is
4
that
players
you?
can share controls,
I think that
including Anne's
is.
movement and camera adjustments.
Oh, Trap is that game that's
Whether
like where you
locally
like
or
move
online,
around and you like set up traps
coordinating
for
with
the
your
opponent.
friends is key
I
to
guess
making it out
also
alive.
similar to like the evolution of Night Tower, I suppose.
Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could
The low
start by
testers
gathering
are
materials around the woods,
not drawing me in, but
fashion a bow and arrows to
that
hunt
may not
wildlife
be
and
the worst
prepare
thing.
meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes! Don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once
okay,
you've built a
the
ship,
pencil
set sail
style
on
is
high
growing
seas
on
to
me.
reach new
At first was
lands.
like, ooh, I'm not sure if I crazy about the texture,
And
but
create
I see where they're
even
going
more
with it, and
strongholds.
it's
Plus,
growing
up
on
to
me.
10 players online can explore this vast world
10
together.
players online? Huh, okay.
Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. find your way forward in these games.
We're getting a lot of games that has coming out this year. We just don't actually got a
Return to
date.
the Kingdom of Hollow Nest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities.
Dang, we have improved frame rate as a selling point is quite a bold thing to do. Because that's something we should kind of just stress from our games.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have
The fact that some games got free update for frame rate and Nintendo is charging for some other games is honestly, it is scummy. I'll go there. Even as someone who's kind of like a Nintendo stan at times, that is fucking scummy.
Is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game.
Football Manager or is that actually a football game? I wasn't paying attention.
And aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
eFootball Kickoff.
Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD
The Adventures of
2D
Elliot, the
action
Millennium
RPG.
Tales.
Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went
Looks like
extinct.
the what do you call this? 2.5 art style, I suppose.
And the age of
It is coming a bit of a long way. That's a long way. Well, they're crafting their style.
You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 18th. Have a blast
Bomberman?
with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era.
Super Bomberman Collection, yo,
Super Bomberman
that is
through to the
that's
culmination
not
of the
bad.
series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as game share support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Bomberman games are
and
pretty
Nintendo
darn good.
Switch
My very first one,
later
Bomberman
today.
for the Super Nintendo, Super Bomberman 2, and I had fun times with it.
The unknown journey continues. The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
He's alive.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action. And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds.
You know, the whole thing with affinity, like, that's like a staple of RPGs. Like, I'm not sure, well, you know, maybe highlighting it is still necessary, suppose, but it's kind of like a staple of most RPG. Like, most of JRPGs I've been playing has already had this form bonds and connections. Like, you have that in the Tales games, you have it in the, oh dear, I forgot. Is this Pragmata? Okay, I guess Pragmata is coming to the Switch
station. An injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Help! Come on, gun work!
These bots have near impenetrable armor.
I think I can help.
But with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels towards the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
So I knew about like Pragmata existence, but I didn't like ever seen or play a game of it. But now that I've seen it, I'm kind of being drawn in, since I definitely like the whole bear cub like scenario. Sorry, wolf and cub scenario. Like I'm kind of a sucker for stories where you're like
Yeah, baby.
have a parent or sorry, a parent or a guardian with a younger person around.
This is how we say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey?
So yeah, I'm kind of definitely liking the idea of it, which is probably why I should play Death Stranding, because that's like definitely part of that story as well, from my understanding. Well, sorry, maybe Death Stranding 2. Death Stranding 1, you just have a in the 2. But then again, you know what? The times of when, you know, someone's incubating and you're taking care of it, that's still something and whatnot. Same thing when it comes to, whatchamacallit, I guess God of War PS5.
Become a legendary Turok warrior in this
This is
intergalactic
Turok.
action shooter.
I am
To
liking
stop
what
an
I'm
alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity.
But do we want to save
Turok
humanity?
Origins
That's
launches on
kind
Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn.
like it's just something to think about. Do we want to
Uncover the
save
truth
humanity?
of Xanadu. In a
So
Japan where Kyoto
I'm
is
hoping
the
that, yeah, this is
capital,
Xanadu.
another
Oh, we are
world
getting another
exists
Xanadu
that
game,
we're
blast.
approaching on our own. A
Go,
world where
more
monsters
Xanadu.
roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain
2D side
to
scrolling
expand
now?
the range of your exploration.
Oh,
Then, take on
whoa!
dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat.
I thought that was gonna be like
Use
another
your
version.
powers
Oh well,
to
so no, we
overcome
do have
foes.
3D action, but apparently the dungeon is gonna be side scrolling. Okay,
Outside
okay,
the labyrinth,
I'm
improve your stats.
liking what we're doing.
And spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when.
But we're also getting another Xanadu game. Well, we haven't had like Xanadu in a fucking minute. Like the last game was on PSP Vita.
Check
So,
out these anime
like,
style
really?
games.
Been a freaking minute,
Time
so
to evolve in the
really
latest
good
Digimon
stuff.
story game. One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select Quality Mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in Full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch July 10th. Pre-orders
Is that the first game they actually give us an actual date that something is coming out?
An adventure set
besides the
high in
shadow drop of whatchamacallit?
soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th. The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster.
And this is remind me of Monsuno. And remember Monsuno? I remember Monsuno, and I miss Monsuno so.
Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game. New titles are joining the archives.
3, 2, 1, go!
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon.
Wait, what? Console Archive?
Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of console
Was that
Archive titles
Monster Rancher
includes
just
Cool
now?
Borders,
I think I just saw
Ninja
Mochi from
Gaiden
Monster
2,
Rancher.
The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Okay, so Cyberpunk BS is looking like it's going to be doing a little bit more. Another Eden Begins. You know, I just kind of realized something. I said I was looking forward to like Nintendo DS game and whatnot, but this showcase is all dedicated to their partner, not Nintendo itself. So I kind of should have known better, cause like something in my mind was hoping, oh, maybe I might finally get whatchamacallit, like say something like Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, something I'm really hoping we get back. But no, of course we're not going to get that, cause that's kind of like a Nintendo-ish game. I mean, published by Capcom, but again, Nintendo-ish and whatnot. So yeah. But you know what? There's a GameCube game they could drop that I'd be down for. Lost Kingdom. Very big fan of that game. Never played the second one, but the first one I enjoyed.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case. In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head-on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case, Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on Nintendo Switch 2, February 27th. Pre-orders are available
There's
now
something
on
that I
Nintendo
kind of been
eShop.
noticing. They've been advertising a lot of, we have easy accessibility mode for you to come and enjoy the game. I don't know how I feel about
whether you play these games
like
or
advertising that like in the game per se.
I'm
sorry, this is how I feel. So why these companies do what they want to do and whatnot. But from my understanding, apparently people are not fan when games like let them know, hey, we have something easy for you to play. I think that's something you could just let people. And what kind of gun is that?
Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much.
Are Bethesda games even like
now,
doing hot? This is what you want to end your showcase on?
It's just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build.
So let me get this straight. Your big reveal at the end is of quote unquote a re-release or remaster, I guess, of
smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor.
I ain't gonna lie, this direct is kind of a dud for me.
Every road leads somewhere new. From the heart
like I know how people were like, oh, the cozy direct was like a letdown. Man, nah, this is a letdown for me. There's like only really one product that's like really kind of got me excited and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure it's not a Switch exclusive. Maybe it was revealed at Nintendo Direct, but I'm pretty sure it's not a Switch exclusive.
February 24th.
And every other game we kind of sort of basically knew about. So honestly, I'm happy about this.
Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient power, and only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion Remastered. Experience this renowned open-world RPG.
Wait, how
now
often has
on a
Oblivion
Nintendo console for the first
mastered?
time.
Sing.
Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters.
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
And fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch.
How much you want to bet all that quote
Plus, the Shivering
animation
Isles
and
Knights of the Nine
meticulousness was AI
expansions are
generated?
included
Like, I
alongside
bet.
the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. Nah, I didn't need. I did. I know I'm coming off very negative, but like what? Like the thing that pulled me in is yeah, there you go, Tokyo Xanadu. But otherwise, not Tokyo, but Kyoto Xanadu. Otherwise, everything else was like, it's there. It's something that either that's been released before or such. Yeah. Nah, honestly, this was weak. This was weak. Yeah. But all right, hey.